Welcome, Gemini. This is your weekly focus for January the 7th through to the 13th, 2019. I'm Tilly. And this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. So let's backtrack a little bit. We came through the solar eclipse on the 6th, the 5th of, I always want to say the 6th for that for some reason, the 5th of January. And so this is in your transformative area of your life. This is death and rebirth, change, transformation, intimacy, sex, shared properties or shared finances in some way. That coming into a renewal, though, a renewal of death and rebirth. So we are definitely closing off some chapters in our life, and we will continue to do so probably right up until July of 2020, because this energy comes in and out with the moon phases several times. So don't get too comfortable with what if you've got a new job, your last job, you just said goodbye to it, you're stepping into a new job. Don't think that that's going to take you the rest of the way. Chances are you're going to see something different. You're going to expand your horizons even more in what you do. Or maybe it's within relationships. It could be within relationships, absolutely. Your spirituality, perhaps. Money, finances, stature in the community. And then we have Uranus that went stationary direct on the 6th. So when it comes to groups of people in your life, the collective perhaps, friends, social causes, your ideas, new ideas could come in. You could get these aha moments. You'd get these epiphanies. You could see changes happening with your dynamics of who you consider your friends, who you work with perhaps, who you live with perhaps. Oh, the Two of Cups did not did not turn over, but I peeked at it. So new relationships, new starts, new opportunities are all at hand for you right now. We have the Sun will be crossing over Pluto this week. So your warrior, and that is in your change, transformation, death, rebirth, sexuality. It's intense. It's deep. It's got to have kind of energy, or definitely don't want kind of energy. We could be making some decisions on how well that aligns with the path that we want to go forward in. So it's you reclaiming your power, where you've given your power away, whether it's a relationship or situations, obligations, and responsibilities, and you reclaim your power on where you want to go forward and who you want to become. And then we'll have Mercury going over Saturn. So it's a time to open up to the new learning experiences you're going to have. Your voice is strong. You're empowered. That's your ruler. What belongs in your life, you're going to get very strong about those things. You're going to reclaim those things in your life, perhaps. With the Eight of Swords, yeah, perceptions change here. You know, this is a time, this is a week where you're going to see, you know what? I thought they were blocking me, but I was blocking me. I was saying that, oh, they won't approve or they won't like it. So I didn't do what I thought was right for me. I compromised in some way. I put up a roadblock towards going forward in a certain direction. This is where you see things in a different light. Maybe it's where the illusion is finally broken. You thought there were certain factors that had to be in play, and it really doesn't matter if those things happen or not in order for you to move in the way you want to move. You may see where an illusion perhaps is, or where you have placed your trust, and knowing what to break away from as well. What hasn't served you, or what you thought you were allowing as something that served you, but it really hasn't served you, if you really want to get honest with yourself, and stepping into new directions because of that. We have the Queen of Cups. Well, love yourself. First and foremost, love yourself. Know your worth. Know that you are deserving. Know that you have talents and gifts. You sit there and you kind of gaze into that cup as if, what am I going to fill that cup with? What does my heart desire? So give it some thought. Ponder on it this week. See where you could possibly go if you allowed yourself to go in that direction. Maybe you didn't think you were deserving, you were worthy, you had what it took. And I think something opens up your eyes to, you are worthy, you are deserving. You do have what it takes to succeed in that direction. It might be within a relationship. It may be work and career. Something you want to learn, something you want to, a person that you want to invite into your life. Six of Swords. This is really about aligning yourself with the people that really help you going forward, where you can blend your talents and abilities in order to go forward in a certain direction, in order to go forward towards success in your life. That you can't see yourself as this island, that you need the support, you need the love, you need to bring in the right kind of connections, you need to make the right kind of connections. You might meet people this week that will help you move forward. You might think that somebody that you've known for a long time really wasn't a part of the plan going forward, and you have this conversation with them and they start talking about themselves and you don't realize that about them, and you click, and all of a sudden there's this new energy between the two of you. We have the Ace of Swords. There's that epiphany. There's that aha moment again. So I would strongly advise you to really pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping, your thoughts, what's being sent to you, those little clues, those little messages that just appear on your path, to open up your mind, open up your thinking to what can be, to where you can go, to the mountain that you can climb. We have the Seven of Wands. I think relationships are very strong for you right now, in the fact that there has to be a two-way street in the relationship. Like you've got their back 110%. You support them, and you need to know that back in some way. So when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, you're not into, I think, the just getting together with people and playing a few games together or having a couple of drinks. It's there has to be a meaning, a deepness to the relationships that you're really going to feel strong in this week. So it's more about the person that you're standing next to, that there doesn't need to be communication in order for there to be communication, if that makes sense. Knowing that they support you, knowing that they love you, there could be passion there too. I mean, you're dressed for the challenge. And we have the Judgment card. A time to make decisions. A time to stop sitting on the fence. A time to stand in your truth. And that's not where you just walk into a room full of people and start announcing something, standing in your truth. It's through your actions more so than your words of proving of this is where I'm going. This is what I'm developing. This is what I'm becoming. This is who I want to be going forward. And the belief of who you are and the magic that you hold within. About the things that need to transform in your life, the things that you need to walk away from. And I think you have a good idea. And maybe some of those doors you feel are already shut behind you. So it's letting it go, it's releasing it, because we just had a solar eclipse. So we want to make sure that we are only taking forward with us things that are necessary for our path. So don't try and hold on to the emotion of the past, but rather the lesson of the past, the wisdom of the past. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.